UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. He will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, so here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill. Wrested the title away from Glover Teixeira at UFC 283. That was January of 2023. One of the better championship performances of that year. But then Jamahal Hill tore his Achilles playing basketball. He was unable to defend the title, which eventually he was forced to vacate. But as an athlete, as a boxer, as a grappler, a lot of people still believe this is the best 205-pound fighter in the world. He's got another opportunity to prove just that here on the proving ground tonight. Gives way to the action here. Both fighters have now touched down on the canvas, and we are ready to go from the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, here in New York, New York. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill!
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight, Shabir.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight?
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Lands a big right hand early. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Nurmagomedov gets caught by that straight punch there.
He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself?
Nurmagomedov's going for a choke here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Nurmagomedov. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are...
Nurmagomedov's trying for the Kimura submission here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Tried with the uppercut there, just missed, or so it appeared. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg. He's got to be careful here.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. 2 minutes to go. Posture's up and good.
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, bails on the submission now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Nice transition.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now. Oh, looking for the gilly lock now. Might have the guillotine. That guillotine is tight. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, right into mount. Great job landing from the top position. He's very accurate at the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
"15 seconds.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Nurmagomedov. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Relax, breathe and relax. Okay, that was a good round. If you don't like what's happening, let's look to stand up. Let's look to get back to our feet, okay? Do not engage.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is underway, and man, is that guy.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Huge left hand. Oh, big knee there. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top. He passes the half.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Nurmagomedov gets tattooed by that straight punch. Double leg.
More strikes to the head. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass it down. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
3 minutes to go.
Nice kick.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far after a somewhat lackluster relationship there. DC, he is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh, that was a really nice takedown. Beautiful transition.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Jamahal Hill. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. The ground strikes continue to pile up. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going to him.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. He's setting up the submission attempt. Arms in deep.
Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. And now he's got the back. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, nice movement to avoid that. Huge elbow there. And what a round! All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, big right hand.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
That shot blocked by Jamahal Hill. Oh, straight punch. It's there again. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Hill's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, what a shot there on the inside. He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you... Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Nurmagomedov's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Nicely done. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Sweet dreams. Hill's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage. And, all right, well, he's got him softened up here.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight. Many
people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Hill's eye now closing up. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Final seconds here. While the ground and pound has been on point tonight, good work here by Hill. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Missed with that right hand. Nice kick landed there by Jamahal Hill.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
And there's a takedown attempt. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Push kick there to the body. Sweet Dreams Hill's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side pull. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Biggest strike he's landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Right to side control, yep. Out here. He's setting up the armbar.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here.
Gotta be careful here.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
This is a terrible position.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
Oh, it is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your... Yeah, he's trying to get to the darts here. Oh, my goodness. That darts choke is very tight. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Sweet Dreams Hill's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long, making all these shots count. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Hill. Ooh, good armbar attempt here.
Arm is very tight.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
"20 seconds now remain in the round. 15 seconds to go. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Sweet Dreams Hill's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? You ready?
It is the 5th and final round.
He's hurt bad.
Nurmagomedov going for the takedown. He misses. Quick jab. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling started to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing.
We'll see if he tries to change levels here. Trips his opponent with the ankle pick.
An ankle pick takedown. We're so used to seeing singles, doubles, high crotches. When an ankle pick is hit, you applaud the guy doing the technique.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Nurmagomedov going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, going for the arm bar now. That might be tight. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated and working toward the finish.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Nurmagomedov. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
Jamahal Hill getting worked over, something fierce here by those hammer fists.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, and hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping him through. Great move. We love the big moves. They're very excited.
Oh, man, beautiful job to target that already compromised spot. It's getting worse by the minute. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, Bull gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just...
Khabib Nurmagomedov with one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
Oh my goodness.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
And still undefeated, and now with a huge highlight for the reel. How about your former teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov, with a huge knockout tonight?
I mean, Khabib Nurmagomedov by knockout. You know, we have seen him win in so